Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome to PHILINDSING Coin Channel. Today we have one of the naming countries from the PHILINDSING Coin Channel, and that, of course, is Singapore, the Sing of the PHILINDSING Coin Channel. And you can tell this is a Singapore coin for a lot of reasons, including the fact that it says Singapore right here in English. Then up here it says Singapore in Malay. Over here it says Singapore in Chinese. And on the left it says Singapore in Tamil. So it's a four-language coin on this side. And underneath it says Majula Singapura, which of course is Onward Singapore, which is their national anthem and their national motto. And we see the two lions holding up the banner with the half moon and the 5 stars. And this is the ribbon. And in many Singapore coins, you look for whether the ribbon goes upward or downward. And of course, this one is the ribbon upward. If we tip it over on its edge, we see that it has a reeded edge. Now, some of the Singapore coins have an accused legend on them. In other words, it says a motto around the outside. This one is not one of those. When we get to the back, you see why this is such a finely engraved coin and essentially a sought-after coin. This coin is not hugely valuable, but even in this condition here, it's probably worth around $1 in the United States. It says 50 cents on the top, 50 on the bottom, and it has this flower here. This is a Christopher Ironsides engraving, and of course Christopher Ironsides is a engraver who did a lot of engraving for the British Mint or the Royal Mint, and so some of the United Kingdom coins, you see the Ironside engravings on those also. This is a yellow Alamanda flower. The binomial name is Alamanda carthatica, and it's just the way that it's engraved and all the detail you can see in it. And this is a used coin, and you can still see all of this detail in here. Now, 50 cents is a denomination that Singapore continues to use. In fact, we have a 50-cent coin here. And look at this, how much more modern it is. It's a little bit smaller. It's really shiny. It says 50 here, cents here. We see the kind of shipping and the industrialization in this kind of big tiger head, I believe it is, but you can kind of see the jaw and the stuff coming out through here, the dotted. So this is the current 50-cent coin, and this is a 2017 version of it. And if we tip these both over, we see that not much has changed, except for one thing. And then if you look at this one, you see how these are going down again. So some of them go up, some go down. You got to go by the year. And now if we look at Majula Singapore, you can read that very well. And you can see just how fine this coin is when it's in unused or nearly uncirculated version. Now, many countries use the 50-cent piece. A lot of you are familiar, of course, with the United States 50-cent piece. The United States doesn't actually circulate any modern 50-cent pieces anymore. I believe since 2009, all of the 50-cent pieces have been essentially an uncirculated version that you can get from the U.S. Mint, including this one. So this is a Denver one, but this isn't one that's put out in the general circulation anymore, this United States 50 cent. Now, of course, the Philippines has a 50 coin, but it's not a 50 cents, C-E-N-T-S, it's a 50 centimo. And they still use the 50 centimo coin. And then, of course, Canada was another country which used to be part of the Commonwealth with Singapore, and now Singapore's an independent country. It used to be part of, what I mean is, used to be part of the United Kingdom with Singapore, but now both Canada and Singapore are independent countries. And you see Canada has the same kind of banner beneath its $50 coin, and it says Canada 50 cents. Now, none of these say a $50 on them except for the United States one, which nowhere on here does it say 50 cents. So it's funny that this is a 50-cent coin. It doesn't say 50 cents anywhere on it. And then we get back to the Singapore 50 cents coin. It's very clear. It not only says 50 cents in English, but it has the number 50, neither of which is on the United States $50. Look at that bluing in there. This is just a nice coin. And this is a great coin from Singapore. And that's all we have today from the Phil and Sing Coin Channel.